You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Do you want to be a professional trader? This time, boost your trading performance with SolarFist and get a full report of your trading patterns. SolarFist app uses NFTs and Web3 as it is designed for crypto and perpetual contracts. Our platform provides you feedback that is based on your data, and it helps in redefining your performance by adopting more strategies. Sharpen your trading edge with SolarFist, and we have different pricing plans for you. SolarFist.com.
Hello guys, welcome again to our live stream. Okay, so let's talk about Bitcoin, and well, let's talk about the short term, because yesterday we saw the bounce I said before. Let me just clear the chart. One moment. I'm gonna just remove the ATR for this live stream. Okay, good. So as you can see here, Bitcoin, we saw the bounce. The projection was yesterday in the very short term was like this, yes. And I said around 24,400, 500, around there is the area, right? It's not exactly the number. It's around this area. You will see, I was expecting to see some rejection, and from there I said any bounce is a sell. So what happened after that? Well, let's continue. You have your bounce and your continuation, right? So what is next? Okay, so that is the goal of this live stream. Okay, first of all, here you're looking for shorts or something like that. Let me tell you something. There is no short right now here. I mean, for me, at least in my system of trading, there is no short right now here. Why? Because you are in the bottom of the range in 4-hour chart around here, this area, and also you have your resistance around this area. Okay, so here looking for shorts, of course, is not a good idea. The projection is still, I'm flat actually right now. Well, in my small account, I am flat right now here. I am in short in my main account around $24,200 around there, and I am looking for resolution of this this week, maybe around maybe mid-20s, around $21,000. That is the target I have around there. So let's continue. In 4-hour chart, there is no buy signal right now. There is nothing to do right now. In 1-hour chart, the time is almost over. I think I'm expecting Bitcoin. We will see more continuation. I think maybe today. So, but let me show you here the 1-day chart here. As you can see here, we have the first close below the MA55. This is not reaction, of course not. Reaction is if Bitcoin breaks this level. The last hover bulls is around $22,723. That is gonna be the last area for Bitcoin. Any close below this pivot, you will see full leg down below $21,000, and even more actually. I think maybe around 20. But as long as Bitcoin is holding this area around $22,700, well, the projection is still to the downside. Like this, yeah, because remember we have various variance, as you can see here in OBB, and also the curve from this point and also this point, as you can see here, yeah. So we have this various variance, but I will say the various variance you can see right now here, they will play if Bitcoin breaks 23. I will say $23,000. That is the level I am going to start looking for this pivot. I'm expecting this area is going to break. So the area I am looking for maybe in the midterm, yeah, is 21. Mid-20s around here, $20,000. That is the key area I am looking for in 1-day chart. And let's see. I think September is going to be very interesting here. Now, let's continue. Let's talk about the 2-day chart. As you can see, the slope is negative here. We have the something very interesting here. We have better variance, of course, in 2-day chart as well. Yeah, from this point and this point. Let me show you here. This point, yeah, this point and this point. Actually, all these move is we have three better variance here, and also the 3-day chart. Let me show you here. The time is almost over. I think I would say. Let me see. In 2 days, any close below $24,000, I will say in the next 2 days, you will see this confirmation. There is a very high probability you will see Bitcoin breaking down. And well, I have a news for you, because every time when you see through the chart sell signals, they are actually very, very destructive. Let me show you here. Every time when you see this kind of signals, you will see massive, very significant moves. As you can see here, and here is about to happen maybe around here, maybe last week of August. If you ask me right now if Bitcoin is gonna close about 25K, I don't think so. We will see Bitcoin maybe by the end of the month. We will see Bitcoin around $20,000, 21, and that is gonna be very bad in monthly, of course. So, but I think we are gonna talk about it maybe last week of August. As you can see here, the setup is getting ready for. I want to be bullish, right? I want to be bullish because weekly chart is still good. I have a signal or bounce signal, sorry, in weekly chart, so I cannot. I don't want to be extremely like bearish, of course not. So I will say as long as Bitcoin is holding $20,000, 21, this area, technically speaking, this should be a pullback. Should be a pullback, right? Yes, a pullback here. No more than that, and after that, continuation to the upside. But if you ask me my opinion, because this is a technical analysis, what I believe or what I think based on my experience, there is a very high probability, well, not very high, but a decent probability Bitcoin could break 20K. And with the setup I show you into the chart, 3-day chart, and also the potential hiding various divergence in 5-day chart, as you can see here. And we have in OBB from this point, let me show you from this point and this point, and also this point and this point, as you can see here, there is a very decent probability Bitcoin could break 20K. Okay, so just keep it in mind. The very good hint here is in 2 weeks we are gonna see Bitcoin testing the zero line in 5-day chart. And well, what happened the last time? Well, look at this. Okay, so I know there are some people, they are calling for some bullish divergence in weekly chart using MACD. Let me show you. MACD here, if I show you the MACD here, they are calling for this bullish divergence. Yeah. Something like this. Yeah. Something like this, because some guys ask me what I think about this. The problem with this bullish divergence here, and also the golden cross, right? Yeah, let's go to the moon because the golden cross, right? The problem with this setup here is, well, when you see this kind of setups here, okay, technically speaking, yes, you see a bullish divergence, yes, but time is extremely important. And as you can see here, if we are using a MACD, the time is almost over as well in a MACD. You will see something like this, a sell signal here in volume, the momentum, sorry, and you will see correction, and maybe you will see invalidation of this bullish divergence. Now, if I show you, for example, you have no idea how many technical analysis, many charts people they like to send me on TradingView. RSI. I will tell you, okay, maybe it's strong if I can see the bullish divergence in different indicators. But let me show you here. We don't have bullish divergence in 5-day chart, as you can see here. And also we don't have bullish divergence in weekly chart. We don't have anything here. You want to say, okay, well, fair enough. What happened in the past? Well, in the past, around this area, Bitcoin was building a bullish divergence here in this area, regular bullish divergence. But we don't have the setup right now. Technically speaking, yes, you are using RSI. RSI is above the moving average, as you can see here. Technically speaking, it's a pullback. It should be a pullback, right? But my biggest concern here is the monthly. Again, the monthly. The monthly is in the lowest point since, I mean, forever, all the history of Bitcoin, as you can see here. And it's testing this area as resistance. Any close below 25K, for me, well, actually much better if we see 20K broken, maybe this month. It's gonna be the confirmation. Any rejection from this, I mean, you see the close in monthly like this, get ready, because remember the chart I showed you about Netflix? Well, you will see something like that. Okay, so as you can see here, the momentum is still to the downside in RSI, of course. And if we can use different indicators, right? But after all, even you use, for example, the stochastic, right? Because some people they are using the stochastic. I was years ago, not now. For example, the stochastic. Okay, stochastic here. Hey, we have a potential buy signal here. Yeah, they said we have potential buy signal here. Well, but let me show you here. We have this potential buy signal here, and Bitcoin just was flat for 6 months, 7 months. And even here, after that, Bitcoin was flat for 3 months. So it's not because you see the buy signal right now here, that means Bitcoin to the moon right now. Of course not, it will take months because this is monthly. And now if I show you the bi-monthly, it's still, we have the problem with this setup here. Watch this. It will take maybe all this year to see the full reset here. And also in bi-monthly, Bitcoin, close the candle below the MA21 is holding potentially, it says in the MA55, potentially maybe yes. But I mean, the point here is we have 1, 2, 3 strikes of bearish divergence in bi-monthly. That is a thing. People, they are just looking for, weekly chart. The last time when we saw weekly chart with this signal, the bottom is in, right? In the context in an uptrend, yes. But the problem is like that. Are we in a bull market or bear market? It depends on the time. That's why this is the title of this live stream, because all the signals you saw right now, because I know many people on YouTube, they sent me actually some videos last night. I was watching of the traders. I don't like to do it. Some of them actually I agree with the technical analysis. They are calling the bottom right now because in the past, right? Because in the past, they are right, yes. But the problem here, in the past, Bitcoin was in a very healthy uptrend, yeah, and right now is not very healthy. Okay, that is my only one concern. I am saying they are wrong. Just the only thing I am saying is I am just worried. Okay, so the last chart I want to show you here is the last indicator is the ADXDI. Let me show you here. The ADXDI here in weekly chart. Let me show you the monthly. Sorry, the monthly. As you can see here, what I want to see in the next close, I mean this close, any rejection from, I mean, you imagine, right? We are in September and Bitcoin close below the moving average MA55, maybe close about maybe 20, 21, something like that. You will see, I don't want to see the slope getting positive here for shorts, because if we see the slope here, well, again, something new is happening, right? The markets, actually this bull market, this drop here is Bitcoin is doing many things for first time in the history of all of this chart. So that's why I said many times, I have been saying, I started saying this, I do all this month, I want to see Bitcoin at above 25K this month. But you ask me right now, okay, do you think Bitcoin is gonna close about 25K? I don't think so. I don't think so. Based on the probabilities of what I said, everything, all the things I said right now, no. I think the probabilities are very low. And the last hope for bulls, you are bullish on Bitcoin because you are thinking this is the bottom. Fair enough. I am thinking, I am defensive. I cannot call the bottom, but yes, there is a very good chance. As long as Bitcoin is holding here, I am not looking anymore for 25K or 27K, based on my technical analysis, of course. I am looking for Bitcoin holding this area and not breaking this area. Yeah. So remember, I was saying before, I will call the bottom if Bitcoin close about 25K. Okay. So one thing here. The last thing I want to show you here is the moving average 200. The moving average 200. And let me show you something very interesting here, because you know people, they are very funny, right? Oh yeah, they see some those candles there and above the moving average, and they said, oh yeah, breakout. Okay, and impressive how many followers they have. Honestly, I cannot believe it. There is one guy, I don't know, Twitter is sending me some notifications, and one guy with 200,000 followers. My God, this guy is terrible doing technical analysis, but for some reason he has a lot of followers. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, never mind. Look at this. Any close, remember, 23K, right? I said before the pivot is 23K, $22,700 around there. Any close below there, you see. Okay, let me do this more in this exercise. Here, this is the pivot I am looking for Bitcoin, right? Here, around here. Any close below this area, yeah, you will see the bearish divergence in 1-day chart for OBB and also the curve playing, yeah. Any close below this rectangle, you will see full leg down to $20,000, 21. Yeah, but well, let me show you. If I show you the weekly chart, where is this rectangle? Well, exactly or very close to the moving average 200. So right now we have 1, 2, 3 candles above this moving average. Is broken? No, it's not broken. Broken is like this. Right now, Bitcoin must hold this area, break, testing maybe around 29K, 28K, and after that the pullback, and yes, is gonna be support again, and after that, yes, 1 million if you want. But now, no. You're thinking, oh yeah, it's broken. Okay, buy here. Okay, it's up to you, but not me. Okay, this is just a test. This is a test of this moving average. Any close in weekly basis below this area, I will consider this a rejection. Full rejection is closing below 21. Remember this number, $21,000 is the last hope for Bitcoin in weekly and monthly. Any close below $21,000 in weekly and monthly, you will see very nasty, I mean, impressive. We are gonna see Bitcoin in prices like you never thought before. Okay. That's why as investor, I want to see Bitcoin closing above 25K or at least holding for months, not just 1 day, not 2 days, holding here all this year, this area for months, okay? But remember, any close below 21K is extremely important. So far, I think is one of the most important key levels right now. I mean, all I need to say about it in this year. Why? Because any close here is gonna define if the 12-year monthly uptrend will break or not. Okay. The body of the candle here is at, well, $20,000, 21. You see here, this area. If I show you the 1-day chart here, where is the body of the candle in the monthly? Well, exactly at this area, right? And the volume profile around here, around this area. So any close below this area, buy monthly bull market, okay? Uptrend for Bitcoin. Remember, weekly chart, not 1 day. Here I am looking for one weekly chart closing below there, or even better, the monthly. So for now, I am one because as long as I have the weekly buy signal is still present here, it's still present. I cannot. For me, it's just a pullback right now here, and I am playing this setup. It is A and B, and after that, a wave C. Okay, around here. If you ask me right now, this is not a financial advice, please. Okay, but here, if I see Bitcoin here, no shorts, no, I will not think in that way. Actually, I'm gonna start looking for longs. Okay, of course, if I have buy signal and everything is covered, right, with my system. Any close below this level, well, you can forget about 100K, at least for some years. Okay, guys, I think that's it for Bitcoin. And let's talk about the USD dominance. USD dominance is doing very interesting here, and I have very bad news for all of Bitcoin lovers, because it looks like I was right here, and well, yes, my arrow is powerful, you see. The bounce here, you can see bullish divergence here, bullish divergence in OBB, bullish divergence in curve, very strong setup here we have here, and also the volatility contracted. So this is just starting. I am looking for around maybe 7%, and also the 5-day chart eventually is gonna fire a buy signal here, as you can see here, the buy signal here, and confirmation. I will call this a bear trap, above 6.40. Any close about there, you will see other test to this area around 7.60, 8%. So that means, well, people in the markets, they are cashing out. Okay, they are cashing out. Okay, now this is like this in 5-day chart. Okay, it's like this. It will take all this month, all September maybe, and also the weekly chart. Weekly chart here, yes, is we have, technically speaking, we have the sell signal right now present, as you can see here. Well, actually 3 weeks ago. But the problem with this setup is here we don't have very variance. It's not very powerful, this signal, and also it's testing the MA55 in weekly chart. So what is this telling me? Is this just a pullback or what? And a very healthy uptrend. Okay, so be careful. I mean, be careful. Since 2021, November 2021, I've been saying the same thing. Careful, careful. And looks like so far, right, is working, right? So as I said before, I will be bullish, very, very bullish on Bitcoin in some point. Maybe not this year, maybe in some point next year, maybe March, around there, February, March, I will be very bullish for Bitcoin again. But I think I will start looking for longs around $21,000 if we see that level, of course. And let me explain here the most bullish thing for Bitcoin if that happens, of course. Let me show you here. The second scenario I am looking for Bitcoin, of course, is a speculation, right? Because remember, my arrow is like this, okay? Actually, since it's like here, always is like this. This is not an organic move uptrend, because this is not uptrend. So the bullish scenario here for Bitcoin is simple. You see sell line tested, crossing here, and you have a buy signal here, yeah, in some point. So that means in the future, not now, in the future, around here, if Bitcoin is holding this area, it's not breaking this area, and it's just in sideways in this area, yes, I will be very bullish looking for 29 and 30K targets, okay? But it will take time, maybe first week of September, I think. So that is the bullish scenario here. It could be here, or it could be in this area, okay? That's why in both scenarios, in 1-day chart, I'm looking for pullbacks, okay? What I said before is about if the monthly and weekly, they close below this pivot, okay? $21,000, okay? Okay, so let's continue. And I'm gonna continue with the SP500 because very sad, but since 2018, we have to check the stock market because, you know, institutions, right? Okay, as you can see here, we are gonna have potentially today we are gonna have the sell signal right now present in curve. Yes, we have better variance in progress right now, and I will say this is the time, maybe next week I will say, because the volatility is very low for this asset. You are gonna see this a better rally, and you will see pullback. But don't get me wrong, as long as $4,000 holds around $4,000, I am still bullish for SP500. Yeah, any close below 4,000, you will see new lows. But honestly, I don't think so. I don't think that is going to happen, at least not soon. And yep, weekly chart, as you can see here, we have some, this is a potential, let me see. I need to wait for the close, I think, weekly chart, yeah. But the time is almost over, as you can see here. You're thinking this is a break, I mean 55, this is not a break. This is not a break. You will see the price oscillating here in sideways, and after that, when you see the sell signal again here, be careful, because this is gonna be like this, okay? In September, not this month. Okay, guys, I think that's it. Let me see if I can tell you something else. The Bitcoin dominance is something, yes, get ready, because September is going to be very interesting. All the altcoins you will see here, they will be in red at least the first 2-3 weeks of September, because all the stuff I can see right now is getting ready for a very decent pullback in September. Okay, same for total market cap too. Testing the MA21 here, as you can see, the MA55 around here to the moon, right? Well, be careful here. This is like this, okay? Not this month, next month. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today. I don't see very active here in the comments, so no problem. Well, I think that's it for today. Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero.